Yeah, it also means Storm can just pop the coil and then you get shielded after, so I think it honestly helps with that matchup too. Like I was kind of skeptical for Yakult's heroes until this Abaddon, but Axe vs Abaddon is rough.
They're just trying new stuff out so far. It has not been working out for Yakult, and we are seeing this move quite often. 3 people, even 4 people in the bottom lane. Fly, that's gonna be a good start if they could get a kill.
Straight onto the Abaddon. How many times have we seen Abaddon go, 0-3 in lane, have this Radiance delayed to like minute 16 or more, and then crumble? They had been poking at him for quite a while. As soon as CML and Palos hit level 2, they were just blasting into this top lane to try and whittle them down, and then Shanks making that maneuver, knowing that Axe is just creep skipping.
Dino might be in trouble because he doesn't have boots of speed, and he could just run him down. He has more move speed than him because no boots, and he can always save the War Stomp. Even Emo's coming.
Yeah, looks like he's done for. He's not one of the Elven Kings under the sky or a Dwarf Lord in the Halls of Stone. He's an Axe all alone, dying with his 4 rings and chainmail. Animation cancelling against Centaur and just dying to it. The return damage would happen before you even launch the arrow.
Bobby's here, coil ready.
There it is. Plays into the one lane where he sees things happening. Get the kill on Zeal. Open things up here with a bit of a push onto the tier 1, but the Enchantress has dragged the wave.
And he's gonna be dying. Fly is the one who's doing okay in the bottom lane. He was pretty much not laning against anyone, but Dino is making sure that he is getting good amount of farm. He's stacking for himself in the triangle.
They tried to poke this Enchantress again, but Emo's rotation's going to come in. Palos dragged back in, the snowball. That'll delay things, but Baboka and the rest of the squad have arrived to take down 2 lives. And Emo grabs a double kill. CML might not be safe himself, trying to cookie a creep and run away, but the dive is there.
That's a nice.
Bob unable to connect.
Yeah, they need Bob. They definitely need Bobby to be there just to kind of just attacking in this bottom lane. Nobody's making a move. They might find Tino here.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time in his bottom jungle. A Demonic Purge and the Storm's damage, more than enough to secure it. Fly was like, do you need me? No? Yeah, cool, I'll stay here and farm some jungle camps then. Yeah, and it feels in large part due to this Enchantress. And Chan Meng is going to get gone on up at top. Essence Ring plus Nature's Attendance, and she's full HP again. Like the Enchantress has just been sitting on the enemy side of the map, kind of dangling herself in front of Execration. They fall for the trap, and now Emo and Zeal, they come in with a Storm, the Doom, the Disruption to save the Storm from the kisses, and there, Dragon Knight just dead. Shanks and CML on the run back now. Yakult Bros came and got what they came for.
Bobby's not there again. Bob only involved in one of the kills.
Maybe they
good coil now.
Can get a 2-man silence into the coil.
BKB.
Emo, BKB glimmered up and saved. Chan Ming finally dead as Bob and Shanks will line up the kill on the Enchantress. Trying to save the Tusk now and get him away from Zeal, but the speedy shielded Doom is going to clap down on you. 2 dire supports. Cookie back into the river. Might be able to get CML into the creep camp.
Oh.
Can't jump over the cliff.
Oh,
Gravity.
He needed a neutral item. He needed Dormant Curio. It's like he knows, Dino, with the Hurricane.
Oh, but he doesn't have Blink. Of course he doesn't. Kisses are coming in with a coil. I'll force to borrow time, and Tino, can he get the dunk or anything to kill the disruption from Baboka? Emo is back up to half HP, holding Aegis still, zipping in to finish off the Axe. Execration just trying what they can to turn the tide and maybe balance the scales here, but Emo is now unstoppable as Palos falls to Tianming as well.
Of course, versus the Doom. Makes him tanky as well. We'll see if it's gonna be enough, because they have really limited amount of lockdown. They have Storm and Shadow Demon ulti. That's their lockdown.
Storm was using the Aegis to zip around. I'll find another kill on CML here. Snapfire just trying to come out and control some area of the map. There's a heavy weight resting on Bob's shoulders to cut waves and try and just delay the push coming in, because Fly has a blink now. He can get in on top of you, silence up Shanks, almost kill him solo, and the snowball drag. I'll get the blink away. Shanks won't die this time around. But a Storm Spirit has found the puck, opening in that mid lane. Enchantress and the Doom chased him down.
First death on Bobby. That's a lot of gold. Almost 1,000 gold total. And they could be closing out these tier 2 towers pretty shortly.
Or CML gets zipped on by Emo Storm, which almost happened again just now.
Yeah, I think Emo killed him like 6 times out of 7 deaths that he does have.
It's nutty. Dragon Knight does get spotted under the ward by the mines. Baden and Storm right on his tail. The backup is coming with a snowball potentially there from Shanks to save. Palos is dead though. They don't get him inside the snowball, and now Emo with Fly just going to rip apart the Tusk. No buyback on Dragon Knight either.
And just like that, it does feel like they are going to be losing probably one set of barracks, unless they can make something happen on the other side. I see CML trying to cut the creep wave. Creeps still alive. They are coming through the mid lane as well, potentially. Long 40 seconds without Dragon Knight. This is your damage. Without Dragon Knight, you can't really take a fight. Emo was completely out of mana, and now he's back to almost full mana. Jerax, he's gonna solo kill him. Menace. It's starting to add up. Innate ability from Shadow Demon. That extra bit of damage you're taking.
And you just lost your top melee barracks as well. An absolute eternity waiting for the DK to respawn. Tino's gonna go in, try and force something to happen. Maybe a borrowed time or a kill on the Storm. Emo has just been dunked in the base. Ash handed to them on a silver platter. Now, Bob gets away from the Orchid with the Yules. Tino back in with another call. Doom onto the axe, a snowball save. The kiss is coming in. Tianming's dropping low. Execration holding the line and fighting back now. They sense weakness. Palos is banished, but he got the kill on Baboka, and Bob is still going. Forward they move with the cookie towards Tianming. The Dragon Knight will find an opening. 4 heroes down, and Execration somehow...
And Roshan, look at Roshan. It's about to respawn. It's
gifted.
Pretty much the perfect time. I don't think you can ask for anything better.
Confidence swelling in the Execration camp. Roshan into Tormentor. Shanks. Maybe too much confidence. Tormentor, kill it, please. Oh my god. Oh, Palos has been left stranded here now. Fly and Emo just need a little bit more to finish him off. A borrowed time pop to take down the DK. Confidence very quickly.
Yeah, gone.
Into sadness.
They could have also lost Puck there to Tormentor. It could have been a disaster losing Aegis like that. 2 minutes until Aegis is gone. I still feel they should be going for the high ground, trying to get some poke damage in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Bob is going to TP back, knowing they need to return fire. Try and pop the borrowed time early.
Hex.
Storm zips in the Hex, but into Snowball save. Gets Tino away. Emo's back in again, though, and Tino's dead. Buyback available as Bob takes a pummeling from the impetus hits. CML now going to feel the pain as well. Tianming just opens up with the artillery. But barracks, though, they're falling. As Palos jumps in, CML has died. And Tianming doesn't care about a DK hitting her. Palos has to pop like Dragon Form and some of these little control elements that Yakult Bros have.
Yeah, a little surprised that he's not going. Sure, you're playing again.
Bob.
I'll hold that thought.
He's found the Shadow Demon. Immediate sacrifice out of Emo, though. Phase shift to dodge as Tino goes in. Fly's fine, though. Turning quickly onto the axe to blow him up. Dead. With buyback ready, he might have to pop it because Shanks is falling quickly. Bob is trying to backstab, but when him hunting in the backlines here is risky business.
He got hacked and doomed.
He jumped straight on
reflected.
in.
I don't think Doom cares too much.
They'll dunk down on Tianming at least, but Emo and Zeal able to turn and stand, deliver against the DK now. A few more touches will do the job. Gone for 80 seconds. Axe is back in, but with a dieback on Tino, this game might just be over. Fly had that borrowed time. They've got a takedown on Shanks through the impetus hits. And Execration only have 1 buyback available.
On side of Yakult Bros, who are doing way too much. And then again, you're not life-stealing, you're getting doomed. Zeal kind of sacrifices himself. Nice Lotus Orb coming up from Tino, but still not good enough for them to get a victory.
Like, Pango is one of the hardest counters to Morphling in the game because you can just get this defusal super fast.
But isn't it good against Jug, though?
Huh?
Isn't it good against Jug, though? At least in like 1-2-1. You buy Butterfly, you can waveform, you dodge stuff.
Don't think he's going to get much pressured in the lane. Helm of the Dominator / Overlord. Tianming making a move, 2 points and Glimpse. Very close to it, actually gets it.
Yeah, drags the Pango back in towards Emo. Limited resources for the puck, though, and now with Shank's arrival, Bob's gonna turn to deal with Tianming. Baboka with a blood grenade and a thunder strike on Bob, jaunting forward. They'll find the takedown on the opposing mid.
You were doing very well.
Shapeshift and summons.
not the best against puck. Like all three cores on Yakult Bros have ways of playing against Lycan with the phase shift, with illusory orb, kind of hard for him to take down. I also wouldn't mind seeing potentially Orchid on Tino this game.
Well,
I see a number on Grigri. That's the hypest one so far. Just going up and up.
Timber's last hit value, I think, is pretty high for them as well.
It is.
14 and 2. They've shut him down quite nicely. And they're getting kills on the Bane, unlocking Bob's capabilities to come out of that mid lane with an arcane rune grabbed up as well to come and clear some of these stacks.
Emo came to save the stacks. Did get all the 3 big last hits. Seal.
He's got Disruptor behind him, but with Maledict and Spin, that's not going to be enough, is it? He's got some Lotuses to play with too. Palos now the one in danger, holding 17 wand, waiting to see if he can bait this one out. The kinetic fence will hold him in place, and a blood grenade
Not
with
enough.
a final click. 5 HP just about does the trick. CML will try and trade onto Tianming, but uphill miss there. Means Disruptor is going to slip into the shadows and get away from this bottom lane.
Maledict.
CML faster. 345 against 340. 5 movement speed difference, but the fence has been put up. You can't bypass this one.
This creep that he took over. Maybe Fly makes a mistake.
A flame break into cask bounce. Maledict on the Morphling, trying to shift and holding 10-1 charges, being dived under his tower with no help in sight, but he's going to waveform TP, and the lack of lockdown becomes very apparent.
Yeah, they had nothing.
Now a glimpse in mid.
Hold down.
A snap on the coil as well, I think, there. Kinetic fence placed up as Bob is going to have to go for the roll, but the Nightmare delays it. Bob is tanky with a shield crash over a couple of heroes. Will get the roll off, but he's got to use this one defensively to go grab the shield rune and run away. Run away, Bob. Run back in, Bob.
Shield.
Play aggressively, Bob, with a shield rune. He's looking for Tianming. He's got it as well. Evo and Baboka actually can't fight. 3v1 into Bob's Pango.
Another shield crash already.
What can you do to me? I've arrived. The Pangolier is unkillable. He's got 1 charge, but finally the level 2 brain sap will do the trick. Exactly. That's my reaction too.
Does have regen. I thought he might pop the regen and the stick and try to play off of it. Shanks, they are bringing in numbers. All 5 members. Tianming just now. Perfect amount of XP. Palos. Pops plays down. He looks very dead.
Close to that tower, and it looks like they want to play aggressively. They're under dire vision. It's scouted out. Baboka can begin this one, though, with a stack storm into Fiend's Grip. Casting the Juggernaut. Immediately out of there, though, as Palos gets off the spin, turns onto the Bane. Nightmare to try and delay things, but the Omni Slash through the glimpse gets the kill. Palos clears through Baboka while Bob is chasing onto Tianming again. His favorite meal is this Disruptor, just running at him over and over with the ulti ready, rolling forward with a double damage rune going to take him down with a swashbuckle.
All right.
Tino's going to send his dragon there, but they also smoke Witch Doctor and Pango down south. While a reverse move from the Yakult Bros gets the grip off on the Jug. He did spin before it happened, but with a Static Storm and Chakrams, they'll take him down the once. And a 5v1 as Execration are scrambling to come in to defend Palos. They'll get the coil down on the Juggernaut. He's going to turn. Silence for now, but has an Omni Slash ready. Coil snapped. He's looking for a target. Bob might give it to him here with a roll in towards the Morphling. They need control of the Fly. They've got it with the roll. The damage starts coming. Bob dives in deep as well to zone out the rest of Yakult Bros, but Fly just gets focused by the Juggernaut. Taken out of the game. 3 kills in a row. Execration on a roll.
I'm a little surprised that they decided to take the second fight. Killing Aegis off like that and not having basically 2 big abilities, no grip, no static storm, and then going for round 2.
Baboka, Nightmares to high ground. Can he TP home from this? CML cast is coming. Oh, it doesn't even need it. Palos does plenty of damage. And while that's happening, Tormentor killed, and Batrider playing aggressively here onto Tianming. Tried the lasso, will get punished for it, but Bob looking to turn around onto this puck and solo kill Emo. Nearly had it. Orb drawn down to low ground, shield crash is coming. Emo gets to the staircase, and TP's home as Bob looked for the swashbuckle, but a fishing expedition comes up short. The threat of that sweeping move top definitely putting fear into the Morphling. Link. Lasso onto Tianming. Disruptor. Ghost Scepter offers no protection against this magic damage coming in. Dead for 30 seconds, and Flyfly had to waveform early there to dodge away from the roll. And now with the Lycan and his summons munching on your buildings. Oh, Bob, he catches the puck. Phase shift is there, but Emo's in trouble here. There's no escaping. Just done for. Sliced down by CML, the Witch Doctor with the casts bouncing. Oh, it's glorious. They'll grip up the Juggernaut here. Zeal tries to get him with the damage as well. Palos has died due to Baboka's ulti. Now, of course, Snap and a takedown on Tino. Yakult Bros buy back the puck and actually hold their base, get big kills. CML TPing home. That's pretty close here. There's a ton of dire wards all around this area. And the Yakult Bros is going to go for like the third smoke in a row, but they're still going to get jumped with a lasso onto the timber. In comes Palos with a Juggernaut Omni Slash, going to bounce into Zeal across towards Flyfly. They've lost Baboka in the back as Bob re-engages to the back line. Zeal has fallen quickly. Inside the Static Storm, Flyfly's trying to fight back into the Lycan, but now they need a coil just to try and shift away. Leash up Execration while Flyfly's gone aggressive. Can't kill off Shanks. The Morphling left stranded now gets over the high ground to run back. They're aiming for the bat. They'll get the kill there with Emo and Flyfly pivoting to TP home, shifting into strength and escaping. They get something out of nothing.
You need sentries. You're playing against Lycan as well, which means that there is going to be a good amount of scouting coming out. Now Flyfly inside a Roche pit. No Omni Flash for 35 seconds. Can they use this opportunity? Is it enough?
The Acolyte has been killed. But the leader, Palos, looking for a moment to strike into the pit. They'll jump onto Emo, but it's cancelled by the glimpse. No lasso on the puck, and Flyfly snatches Aegis while they grip the Juggernaut inside the pit. Palos gets out, breaks free, Mantas, and runs away. Aegis on the Morphling, going to move forward onto the Juggernaut. Bob in with a good roll towards the back as well. Jug is dead. He's gone for 60. And the Yakult Bros have got this Morphling completely unlocked now. Into 5th gear, over the top of CML. Emo picks up a killing spree. They hold the Aegis. They break apart Execration. Isolating individual targets and executing perfectly. Yeah, well, maybe the Orchid you suggested could have been a good one, but...
Hex is also fine. Like, I'm a big fan of the Hex in this one.
Lasso.
Hex, he's in.
Start on the Morphling. Fly. Aegis popped. Bob is going to try and time this to roll in onto the Morphling, turn around, get the kill. Beautifully set up there by Execration. And now, the hunt, the chase, it's on. Ethereal Bane trying to do what he can to hold the line and get Zeal and Emo out of there. Bob rolling in to defend the pit. They pick up Aegis, the cheese is on the floor. Chakram's getting thrown and a dive in, going to get cancelled out as the roll hits Zeal.
Good stance again.
And feel, Palos being focused, first life already gone. The Nullifier's out on the Timbersaw, Lycan trying to chase him down, but he's being gripped up. Nothing to cancel that, so Tino's just disappeared, but the Rolling Thunder back in towards the Morphling. Flyfly, BKB, WB, shredded by Palos. The Juggernaut stands, delivers, but he's been nightmared and held back.
Nobody's killing that healing ward.
And trying to deal with them, but this Morphling seems unstoppable. The Yakult Bros, too much firepower. Execration could not contend with the Flyfly Morph.
And he doesn't get much done in the previous fight. Most of the damage is going to be coming up from Juggernauts. They also didn't kill the healing ward from Morphling, who turned into Juggernaut, and now Flyfly. He's going for the finish. No buyback on Jug. This just might be it, Gary. That's game.
He bought out completely. 50 seconds, no Juggernaut. They'll try and buy back with CML to play forward here, but the tier 4s are being pummeled. Bob and Shanks, lasso, double one onto Morphling and Disruptor, dragging them into the Death Ward and towards the fountain, but it's never enough. Execration will lose their Pango. Buy back out of Bob. The glyph up on the throne. The question mark dropped by Tianming as Yakult Bros edge towards victory. The throne's exposed. And Execration, not a hope in the world anymore. Their last chance to qualify, done and out.
Oh, this one is gonna feel really bad. They kind of had this one in the bag, but Fly on Morphling actually carrying the game.
And yeah, that's why the Witch Doctor perhaps falls short a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, as much as Yakult clawed it back, Execration was in a super dominant position in this game. To be honest, I think they were in a winning position. And I also feel like they did really well for themselves in the draft. I think they